Hi everyone, I'm Dreadydude. Going to be playing some World of Warcraft today. So it is finally launch day for Dragonflight. So we're going to get stuck straight into it. And so when we logged in, we had this Call of the Isles quest. Meet their leader Rivergleam in Durotar. Our allies gathered in Durotar. This is a very exciting time. Join us, Dreadydude. It is time to set sail for the Dragon Isles. So we'll head on over to the Zeppelin Tower where the pre-patch event stuff was, and meet up with the leader.
I have answers if you have questions.
I am so excited. Are you ready to begin our journey to our adventure together?
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
Our preliminary expedition has made landfall in the Dragon Isles. Thanks to the efforts of those brave Dragonscale expedition members, we've established a protected landing site in the Dragon Isles and made contact with the Dragonflight's embassy. Are you prepared to accompany us on our next journey our next voyage to the Dragon Isles?
Let me know. The expedition Zeppelin shouldn't be too long now. Please chat with your fellow explorers while we wait.
So we've got a timer on the Zeppelin here, and hopefully it's working. Earlier today, all my guild members were saying that the Zeppelin was not working. Very excited to get into this new content. It's always a lot of fun going through all the quests and things. My UI is still slightly scuffed. I've been trying to get it all working, so apologies if there's any issues and I have to reload or anything like that. Try to get anything sorted out as we go. So I've cleaned out my bags for the most part. I always have a bit of stuff in here. So over here is just all my teleports. So you got Hearthstones, teleports to Org, teleports to a few other different places, then some fishing stuff. Over here is random bits and pieces like Eternal Augment Runes and old flasks and things that we still use. Then we've got our banners, which the banners are probably going to be useful here. So here we go, here's our Zeppelin.
Adventurers, we shall depart for the
defiant Dragonscale in all its spiky glory. All aboard for adventure, my friends.
Finally! I could have flown there and back again by now.
I did not mind at all. While waiting, I captured some vibrant images of the coastal wildlife.
You'll get plenty of pictures in the Dragon Isles. So many new species to document.
And maybe get eaten by.
Alright, off to the Dragon Isles. Yeah, so the battle standards here, they give extra XP when you're in range of them. So if there's anything we're doing where we're sort of dropped in one spot for a bit, we can use one of those banners as well. And I've got a couple of goblin gliders if we need them, and just some random consumables, some food and things. Haven't actually eaten food yet.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
Let's see if we can head up the top here. Here we go, Dragon Isles. Got a lookout deck up the top here.
Look at those ancient towers.
I can't wait to climb them.
Imagine the mysteries they must hold.
And all those fancy decorations we can smelt into ingots for new armor.
Focus! Keep your eyes on the sky. You never know when danger might swoop in.
It's looking very cool so far. Alright, we're here. We made it to the Dragon Isles.
To the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
This will be the adventure of a lifetime.
It's a fire round so far.
Have you anything new to recite?
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
That proto-dragon looks hungry.
Don't mistake the expedition's scholarly pursuits for timidness, dready dude. We are not recluses studying books in far-off towers. We are adventurers, hunting down knowledge firsthand in every corner of Azeroth. That passion for adventure often leads us onto the path of perils and hazards, and a few expedition members have bitten off a little more than they could chew.
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
I'd swear that those proto-dragons edge closer to camp every time I turn my back. Those are not the dragons Emissian invited us here to meet. Proto-dragons are ruthless predators who cannot be reasoned with. We must be ruthless in return. Cull their numbers and keep their ambitions in check, or this expedition will be over before it begins.
Anything for an ally.
You look like you've got skill.
You didn't bring much baggage either, eh? All I need is my tools and Lucky Rock. We'll get everything else here, everything else we need here as we go.
Craft your goods with care.
These proto-drags are unlike any I've seen before on Azeroth. Their scales appear to be naturally flame resistant, stronger than steel, and don't lose flexibility in the process. Incredible. My artisans, all of them, are clamoring to get their hands on some of those scales to work with. Start with the whelps. The smaller scales should be more pliable until we've mastered our techniques with them.
We'll have plenty for you next time.
I suggest we keep moving.
Abyssian said that Rathian will be waiting for us at the embassy atop the hill.
Hopefully it's under attack. I could use a good fight.
Alright, let's see what else we've got around here. So they're heading off. Got a halfstone just here. Might be worth setting that.
Anaria Shola. Farewell.
Thought I clicked on the
Keep your
set
wits about
halfstone,
you.
but apparently not. There is another quest over here as well.
Do you feel the change in the wind?
Smell that fresh ocean breeze. Even the sulfur reminds me of home on the mountain. Is there anything more relaxing than fishing?
Ride the winds.
Fishing is all about feeling the water beneath you. Eventually the water becomes the sky, and the sky becomes the water, and you are floating amongst the clouds like a kite, and your fishing rod is your kite string. Or perhaps that is the volcanic fumes, but either way, fishing is very relaxing. I would delight in sharing the art with you.
Together,
We are High Mountain.
Cool. Dragon Isles fishing.
Beware the deep places of the earth.
Together, we are High Mountain.
Have a quick look at the fishing journal here. Also, it actually tells you where different fish are found and things like that. Nice. That'll be fun to get into. Alright, let's go look at some quests. So we're killing the proto-drake whelps, we're rescuing some people, and killing drakes. So let's head towards our first rescue people up here. A little bit laggy, but apparently it was my internet and not just the game. So I'll just get myself set back up here again. Alright, hopefully we don't have any more issues with that. So we just picked up a quest here, Dragon Isles supplies. Proto-Dragon must have snatched this bag of supplies off an unlucky Dragon Scale expedition member. Cataloger Jakes in Wingrest Academy will know what best to do with it. Alright, let's try that again. So we found the Pathfinder Poppy. Let's head up towards our next one over here. Ah, that's them there. Funny being carried around by a little proto-dragon. Alright, nice little pack of whelps here. So just kill all these while we're here. Get a few of those scales. There is a herb just over here. Might just have a quick look at that. Get our first herb going. Rise Dragon Isle Herbalism. There's an elite in here as well. It's got about double the health of everything else. Let's give it a go. Actually, need to use the orb first. I forgot how much damage that orb actually does. Didn't seem too difficult though. Cool, we've got a customization for the Drake as well. We'll hang on to that until we learn Dragonriding. Kill a couple of these along the way. See if we can get see how big of a pool we can manage here. That seemed pretty easy. That's good, our gear is holding up. that's all of that one done. Alright, so our last person is hanging on a chain there. See if we can get them from here. If we have to go down. That's another one done. So we need 2 more proto-drags. So let's grab these 2 here.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
So it looks like we hand these in somewhere new, not back down at the docks.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Syndrax.
Well met.
I have answers if you have questions.
Dragons are not here to meet us, as Abyssian said they would be.
Let me know what you find.
How unusual. Abyssian told us that Raffian would be awaiting our arrival along with an ambassador for Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. It isn't like a dragon to break a promise. At least this eager Draconoid is here to greet us. Would you kindly inquire when the others shall arrive?
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
Have a look at this guy.
Ready to serve.
It is truly an honor to be the first member of the Dragonflights to welcome you to these shores. I am Cadet Syndrax. Please forgive my nerves, this is my first assignment. And what an incredible assignment it is. Welcome again. Should we shake hands? I believe I read somewhere that your kind likes to do that. Have a read through some of these. My apologies, was I staring? You must forgive me, but I have never seen anyone from beyond the Isles before. I've heard stories of your kind, but never seen one of you in person, much less more than one. I am new to the brood, not that it would have mattered, it has been thousands of years since mortals were welcomed in this embassy. So this used to be an embassy for mortals? According to my history teacher, yes. Thousands of years ago, I think he said. History was never my strength though, I trust the Dragonspawn to tell me what I need to know. You can ask Ambassador Festraz in the embassy tower behind me if you want to learn more. Why aren't the dragons here to meet us?
Please enjoy. Yes. I had expected Major Domo Silistra and Rathian to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less. What good fortune. Oh, do you need my help?
I do not know. As I said, this is my first assignment. Let me think on what to do.
I'm always here to help.
I wish I knew more about how to welcome you to the Dragon Isles, but I'm only the sentry. You could try talking to Ambassador Festraz in the visitor center. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He was clearing out rubble last I saw.
So you two were adversaries before leading this expedition together?
Yes. The Horde and Alliance have a long history of rivalry. But Tori and I pursue knowledge, not violence.
And adventure! Knowledge is only half the fun.
Alright, so we're getting reputation with Dragon Scale Expedition. And we've got a few other things around here.
With great care.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles, friend. This verdant land is so different and so beautiful. Of course, as a herbalist, you would know this. I can show you how to locate the herbs unique to the Dragon Isles, if you would like.
Farewell. You are in
Yes,
for it.
please.
I hope to see you again soon.
Let's have a quick look at that one. So we've got Poken Bloom is the first one, and Fused Pollen and Dream Bloom as well. So we'll keep an eye out for those.
Ahoy!
We've only just started, and already the scholars are burying me in requests to archive their findings. This will be so much easier once we establish our permanent base camp.
Smooth sailing.
We're always looking for more supplies, and I know just what we can do with these.
Keep the wind in your sails.
One of our archaeologists just reported some new findings in regards to a lost artifact suspected to be in this area. If you'll donate those supplies to fund the archaeologist's next expedition, you can have this map that points to a nearby treasure. Sounds
Safe
good to me.
passage to ya. Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
Alright, so need to buy artifact notes from the cataloger, which is this one here. So we've got Dragon Isle supplies as a currency by the look of it. So let's put that on our backpack and get rid of Anima.
Look always
Buy
to
that
the
one
sea.
there. Marks your map with the location of a treasure in the Waking Shores.
Good day to ya. Smooth sailing.
Ray and I will be travelling with Toddy and the leader to our permanent base camp once they figure out where that's going to be. Find us there later to see our full catalogue.
Safe passage to ya.
That artifact should be marked on your map now. Happy treasure hunting. Cool. So I do have the handy notes add-on, so there's a few other marks around here as well. But I assume that this big one here is what we just found.
What can I do for ya?
And we can have a look at our renown here as well. So we have begun our adventures with the Dragon Isle expedition. So next one we can find scout packs around the Dragon Isles.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Got a flight master just here. Make sure we learn that. Can't fly anywhere yet, obviously. Got another in here.
What is new? Finest goods in the Isles.
Dragonflights welcome you to these shores, honoured Tauren guest. Queen Alexstrasza offers her warmest greetings and awaits the opportunity to host you at the life pools when your journey takes you there. But do not rush beyond your own desire. It has been thousands of years since feet of your kind walk this land. It can wait a while longer. Why is the embassy in ruins? You have my sincerest apologies for the current state of the embassy. We have only recently begun repairs to restore this embassy to its former glory as a shining beacon to all denizens of Azeroth. I trust that the hospitality of the dragonkin you meet along your journey more than make up for the lack of physical comforts. Please rest as long as you would like, before taking in the wonders of the Dragon Isles at your own pace. That sounds like my kind of living. The Dragonflights are proud to have been entrusted by the Titans as guardians of Azeroth, but they recognize they are not alone on this planet or in that effort. this embassy was established to welcome mortals to our shores and teach them about our charge, our flights, and our ways, all in the hopes that mortals would choose willingly to stand alongside us in defense of Azeroth when needed.
Take this guide. It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
Cool. So, signing the embassy visitor log. Embassy visitor log is a massive tome with a number indicating it is only the recent in a long archive of such logs. Each page is filled with an elegant handwritten form for each visitor to fill out. First column asks your name, Jetty Dude. What are the other options here? You can say we're Alex Strauser. We're Archdruid Jetty Dude. Arrival time. Today's date, hour, minute and second. Purpose of our visit. Let's see. Let's go with aid the Dragonflights.
It is to see new signatures in the visitor's log after all these years.
Alright, so let's pick up these quests before we head further down that way. So we've got a cooking trainer here. So this one is a pot. Head chef Stacks greets you with a hearty clang of an oven door and some enthusiastic spatula waving, or at least you're pretty sure that's a greeting. Head chef Stacks makes a series of cooking-related sounds and gestures. His whisks whirl, his burners bluster and spit. He bangs on his frying pan with the gravity of a great gong. The entire inn applauds his wisdom. In watching this elaborate pantomime, you find yourself miraculously better at cooking. Alright, Dragon Isles cooking. Let's have a quick look at what we've got here. So start off with some assorted exotic spices, pebbled rock salts, and twice baked potato. So it looks like we generally need these ones are only they're both vendor reagents. This one's from herbalists. This one's a vendor item. That one's from miners and a vendor item. So we'll keep an eye out for probably get some of these while we're questing around, and we can look out for the other stuff from there and do some of that later. Who knows what sort of ancient knowledge these dragons had? When I discover a new element, I'm naming it after my mom. That's very wholesome. Welcome to the Dragon Isles. You seem like a skilled alchemist. Can I share with you some of what I've learned about draconic techniques? I can teach you everything I know about alchemy, then you can explore the Isles too.
Spirits be with you, man.
Dragon Isles Alchemy.
Lita.
Cool. So there's obviously the crafting system has been updated this expansion. So it's now sort of there's different qualities of things as you craft, but we can get into that a bit later, of course. Well, these health potions are pretty massive, 94,000. Our current ones are only 20,000. It's very nice. Have to get herbing. Alright, so having a look at the welcome message.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Welcome, friend of the Dragonflights. May your journey in the Dragon Isles bring you tranquility, confidence, and camaraderie. While you travel these isles, reflect on this portion of the tablet has been broken off. Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolized in the oath stones at the seats of power for each Dragonflight. We ask this portion has been broken off. For life and for Azeroth, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons.
We will persevere.
Toddy and their leader have requested a survey report on the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I have acquired an enchanted telescope and surveyor's disc that will help us scout out the nearby areas from the safety of the clouds. Unluckily, I am deathly afraid of heights and cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You are not afraid of heights, are you?
We will have justice.
I have enchanted the telescope to reach out nearby points of interest. Simply give it an order and hold on for the ride. Let's hop on that and have a look. So we've got calibrate the telescope to find a nearby source of power, nearby ally, and nearby danger.
Incredible! The elements here surge with power.
That's pretty cool. Have to go find that at some point. Now we're looking for allies. People flying around on dragons.
I gotta race them!
And searching for danger. Look kinda like the Mogu in Pandaria.
Can't see a fancier fight with that one.
Our enemies will fall.
I thought for certain you would plummet to your death from up there. Thanks again for taking the risk, so that I was not required to.
Death to all who oppose us.
No, I'm happy to keep my feet planted firmly right here on the ground.
Anaria Shola. Farewell.
I only accept the finest.
Right, so we found the Artisans Guild. Some of the Artisans Guild over here. We talked to this guy before. Have you got the scales yet? The alchemists are getting antsy, and that always makes me nervous.
When you need more goods, let me
Our
know.
artisans will put these to good use, thank you.
Fine crafts take practice. My artisans are the best on Azeroth.
Clear out our bags a little bit. So, looks like it's just got fairly standard stuff. Do have specific tools for professions now. So you see I've got the herbalism spade up here. Where previously you just had that kind of thing in your bag. Now they're actually part of the profession. And here's one of the bronze quality vials. So we'll probably need to grab some of those when we start with our alchemy.
I am ready. What do you need?
That may dissuade them from attacking the expedition camps for a time. It's eat or be eaten in the Dragon Isles, Dreddy Dude. You'd do well to remember that.
Anything for an ally. Here to spar. Let's get back to training.
Akamagosh, Dready Dude, this expedition is under the protection of both the Horde and the Alliance. Our instructions are clear: give aid to any members of the Dragonscale expedition regardless of their other allegiances. The Alliance's representatives, Captain Garrick and her son Henry, stand guard on the other side of camp. I fought with Captain Garrick against the Scourge. She is honourable and will serve the expedition well. Go offer her your assistance. Show her that the Horde honours its agreements.
Stay strong.
Together, we'll see our way through this.
Warlord Brecker proves her honour once again by sending you to me.
We'll meet again.
Crafters, artisans, and explorers of the Dragonscale expedition are ill-suited to the vigours of battle, but not you and I, Dready Dude. Here in the Dragon Isles, let us use that strength to protect those who can't protect themselves. Clear out the elementals encroaching from the north, so the expedition can focus on their noble pursuits.
Best of luck to you.
Alright, another couple of quests just here.
How can I help?
Well met, Dready Dude. Could I interest you in earning plentiful riches as a contributor to the Artisans Consortium? What is the Artisans Consortium? The Artisans Consortium is a collection of entrepreneurs and artisans much like yourself who provide goods and services to crafters and gatherers in need. As we speak, the Artisans Consortium is setting up a trading service to connect crafters with their customers. Do you know any artisans who might want to know about our work? Really? That's fantastic. We could really use your help. You will make a profit and provide a valuable service to the adventurers in need. We work closely with the artisans of this land, and our scouts are already searching for other trade posts. I hope you will visit our crafting order markets once they are established. Oh, that is a lovely question. Thank you for asking. For years as a crafter, I tried to peddle my goods, but it was so hard to find clients. I found myself just wandering the city, shouting if anyone needed something made. The Artisans Consortium offers something better, a new way of connecting clients and crafters. They are not a business, they are an innovation on the market. But what about you? Why do you hone your trade? Something to do. It's enjoyable, is it not?
Clear skies and safe journeys. Please be careful, friend.
Are you looking for work, Druid? I represent a new trade company, the Artisans Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. The Dragonscale expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. The tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. We will pay you for your service, of course. Cool. It sounds like a mining quest, but I'm assuming I don't need mining to pick that up. Just taking a quick break before I hammer this one into pieces of ore. I love when the ore walks to you, you know?
Safe travels.
Have you ever seen such powerful elements? I hear the guards grumbling about having to fight them all the time, but they're missing the big picture. Bigger elementals means bigger crafting components. While you're out there crafting the elementals for our safety or whatever it is you be doing, be sure to pick up pieces of the biggest ones you can find. I want to try making something out of them.
See you soon. Hi. Watch your back.
Cool. So we've got one thing for the campaign still down there, and then we've got a couple of quests up the top here as well. So we'll head down this way first. Get this one finished off. Then we can head out into the wilderness.
the Dragon Isles, adventurers!
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
The embassy is looking better already. Is every Tauren as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more.
I'm always here to help.
I've never known the Major Domo to be late to anything, much less this late to something this important. Most unusual. I could use my emergency signal flare to alert them to your arrival, then they would come rushing to greet you immediately. I've never fired my emergency signal flare before though.
Please enjoy your time here. We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire. But I suppose this is a type of emergency. There! Major Domo Silistra will arrive soon.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes! In times of trouble, there is no one Queen Alexstrasza trusts more.
Here they come!
Incredible.
Look who we have here.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sandrax?
Major Domo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought...
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Dragonriding, have stirred to violence once again. Dragonheart Outpost has already fallen.
I have been expecting you.
Well then, Dreddy Dude, what do you say? Do you fancy a fight alongside your new dragon acquaintances? I assure you there is no quicker way to earn their trust.
Learn from the past. Look.
Sounds good to me.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
Queen Alexstrasza is eager to meet you, but the Dragonriding awakening and attacking so suddenly has interrupted our plans. As Major Domo, I will ensure you receive your audience with Alexstrasza as soon as possible. Let's have a look at this flavor text. Well, that is a curious question. Can a person only be a single thing? I have not found that to be true. In fact, I have found it far more likely for one to be many things simultaneously. You, I can tell, are far more than just a Tauren or just a druid, and I am more than just a dragon. Well, I am still a drake technically. But you see me now in my chosen visage, a Volpira, and I hope that in time you will see the rest of me as well. I am far more than just an anything. As Major Domo, I am trusted by Queen Alexstrasza to oversee much of the day-to-day operations of our Dragonflight. I see her orders are carried out swiftly and appropriately. I respond to distress signals like the one that Cadet Sandrax errantly sent out just now. As a more direct answer to your question, I serve my queen, my flight, our visitors. Wherever I am needed, I go, for life.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
I wish we'd come for more pleasant introductions, but we can't all be chronomo, can we? I am Silistra, Major Domo to Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Queen Alexstrasza asked me to convey her kindest regards and escort you to her at the Life Pools, but I'm afraid I must ask your assistance before we go to meet her. Our ancient rivals, the Dragonriding, have awoken from their slumber under the earth and have already assaulted a nearby outpost.
Lifebinder be with you. I will await
How
you.
can I help?
Cadet Sandrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Major Domo!
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep the Dragonriding contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Do hurry along, champion.
After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure. The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all the fun.
There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or by talon, see it done.
Oh, do you need my help?
The Jaredin have awoken? This is not good, Dreddy dude.
It was nice to meet you. Please enjoy your
I've only
time
read
here.
of the Jaredin in books, ancient rivals to the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava, dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction. My instructor said that they hadn't been seen since the dragons left as they slumbered deep in the earth. If they've awoken, every whelpling on the Isles is in danger. Follow me, I'll take us to Commander Lethanak at the Dragonheart outpost.
I'm always here to help.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles as soon as it's safe to do so.
Oh, where's the fun in being safe?
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Cool, let's head over to the Dragonheart outpost.
We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart Outpost isn't far.
There we go.
According to legend, the Jaredin are the dragon's most formidable rivals.
Cat form's a bit closer to their speed.
And powerful, killing countless dragons in ancient times. When the dragons left, and the land went dormant, so too did the Jaredin slumber. But now, the land itself reawakens with glorious life. May we never tire of its beauty. We Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Jaredin will test us to the limit. May we prove worthy of the challenge. Commander Lethanak, Cadet Sendrax and ally reporting on the Majordomo's orders.
That's pretty beefy.
At ease.
We'll make the best of this defeat.
Protect your
I will take what
allies.
reinforcements I can get. We must act swiftly.
For the Lifebinder.
Overwhelming force applied directly, force on force, and may the strongest survive. There's a simplicity to their battle plan that I appreciate. I can't wait to strike back once we've secured our vulnerable. The Jaredin have always sought opponents who could match them blow for blow. Few are strong enough to prove a challenge, so they rage more and more across the Isles. It is said that they used to attack these outposts regularly. They would either test the mettle of the elite Draconid guards, or their victory would draw out the dragons for an even tougher fight.
Report back.
We may not have the power to take back our outpost, but we do not have to surrender without a fight. Show them we still have teeth.
Dismissed. For the Lifebinder.
They descended upon us before we could even respond. My guards held as long as they could as we evacuated the young and helpless, but I fear that there are more within the outpost. Cross that bridge and search for survivors.
Dismissed. I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
Alright, so we've still got a few quests up there, but we'll leave them until we help out with the invasion here, with the attack. saving whelplings and killing Jaredin. They're in here somewhere. There they are. Kill these guys while we're here. Need 2 more kills and 2 more whelplings. Need to find 1 more whelpling. They're up the end here. That's all of them done.
The Shrine Guard protect.
Wonderful. So what do we got here? 226.
Protect your allies.
So still fairly low at the moment. I might have a look at the options for all the things and turn off that sound that we're getting. Not exactly sure where it is in the list here though. Here we go. Turn off those ons.
Anything to report?
We cannot rest yet, but I breathe easier knowing that we have rescued them. Thank you.
Protect your allies.
Cadet Sendrax has informed me of our Majordomo's plans. Thank the Lifebinder that we have their help. Their interference gives us the reprieve we need to get our wounded back to the life pools to be treated. I wish I could reinforce Silistra, but I must keep my guards near the wounded. Go to the enemy stronghold to meet them. If there were another way of handling the Jaredin, I would ask it, but as it were, you must do what you must.
Dismissed.
The wagon is ready to go.
Wait. I need you for another vital task, Cadet.
I will see it done, even if it costs me my life.
Easy, young one. We will need our most veteran warriors to combat the rise of our ancient enemies. Head to the Lifebinder Conservatory and rally the Draconid to the life pools.
Right away, Commander Lethenek.
not sure if we're supposed to follow those guys. But we've got a quest here, so I'll have a quick look at this first. The wounded are stabilized, but something still troubles me, Dreddy Dude. A pair of dragon-spawn ecologists had come to the outpost to study the wetlands. I haven't seen scale nor claw of them since the attack, and it's become worrisome. If you're venturing out, would you mind keeping an eye out and making sure they're safe? And do take care. Rumor has it those wetlands are Gorlock infested.
Until we meet again.
See where that one is. So we've got those ones back there. The that one is down there, and we've got the attack up the top here. Let's continue on with the main campaign for now. We'll head on up this way. Haven't had a look at this actually. Looks like my buffs just dropped. Let's throw some of these back on. And Mark of the Wild. So that treasure that was marked on our map is just up ahead here by the look of it. Seem to see it though. It might be up higher than us still. Yeah, it must be up the top there. Don't know if that's something we can get to at the moment. Looks like we should be able to. Let's head up over this way. There it is. Oh nice, it's a toy. Oh, didn't mean to fall off there. Alright, so just up to the north here is where we're meeting up with Raffian. Clear this tower for our leaders, head up to join them. There he is.
Champion, good news from the outpost, I hope.
It does my heart well to hear such good news from Dragonheart Outpost during such a terrible time. Refugees will be safe at the life pools. Even the Jaredin would not raise arms against the might of Queen Alexstrasza herself.
Azeroth faces many threats.
These giants might be the dragon's ancient enemies, but they don't stand a chance against the likes of me.
Never let your guard down.
Ah yes, I saw a leader of these giants headed back from the raid shortly after I arrived. She's celebrating their victory somewhere within the camp. It would be a shame if someone interrupted her revelries, don't you think? Killing meat grinder. Cool. Got some more transmogs for that.
Learn from the past. Look to the future.
While Solistra and I attracted their eyes above, shadows crept in through their defenses. My ancients, the Black Talon, are keeping an eye and an ear throughout the keep. Meet them and let them know you're on our side. They'll give you some valuable information on our enemies.
Until next, we will draw their eyes above for you. That should give you some cover. We will meet you at a forward position when you've done some good work.
Alright, so heading up this way. So we've got a bonus quest here as well.
I've been keeping an eye out.
These Kalashi are so proud of themselves. In time, the Black Talon will deal with them all.
The red Dragonflight wasn't ready for the surprise attack. The Jaredin seem to be hoping for a tougher fight next time.
So lead just over here, see if we can tag him. Nice, some more customizations. I did try to see where that herb is, but it looks like it's right up the top there. Lava mammoths are cool. Looking forward to getting one of those as a mount.
Got something to report?
No fear in the enemy's den.
Don't Jaredin consider the outpost a well-earned victory against their ancient foes? They're already talking about another raid, and another, and another. It seems this is just the beginning.
I have to put a stop to that then.
What is it?
I've seen a lot from these giants, none of it good.
This meat grinder is a good leader, and she's riding high from that victory at the outpost. Her soldiers adore her. She's going to cause a lot of trouble if she's left alone. Good luck.
Sounds like time to take her out. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little bit overgeared for this zone at the moment. So we just found Kalashi plans. At a glance, this seems to be internal communications between Jaredin camps. The words Obsidian Citadel leap out at you. Perhaps Raffian will be interested in seeing this. So we do still have some more to do in this world quest here. I don't know if there'll be more steps after we finish here or not. So I might just leave that for now and head over to Raffian. I'm sure we can come back for it otherwise.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
The Jaredin seem to have no shortage of bodies to throw in our way, but perhaps this blow shall give them pause. Well done, friend. So none of these are upgrades, and we get all the transmogs obviously, so we're just looking for the one that sells for the most.
The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed.
That is troubling to say the least. Yet another reason to fight them.
Every action.
A treat. I love seeing into the minds of my enemies. It helps me strike fast, strike true. Let's see. The Obsidian Citadel? No, no.
The Joradans scheme to claim the Obsidian Citadel, the Black Dragonflight's seat of power. Enough of this!
Patience, Rathian.
I will have the luxury of patience when they are scoured from my home!
I can help you thrive here, mortal.
I truly feel for Rathian, but we cannot rush in. We must take care of the duties that still weigh upon us. Hatred is a strong word. We of the Red Dragonflight do not hate Jaradan, nor do I believe they hate us. They seek fair opposition above all, and dragons are the strongest foe they can find. We fight to prevent them from rampaging across the land. We take no joy in their deaths.
The Queen's blessings upon you.
Commander Lefenak was insightful as always. We will need the help of our most veteran guards to stop their threat. Rallying them was the perfect task for a young cadet like Sendrax, but she may need support. Sendrax's path will take her towards the west, which may have been overwhelmed by this rising threat. They will need aid as well. Take this concoction and give them your support.
I will await you. Lifefinder be with you.
Alright, so heading over this way now. One of the injured just over here. Little lava slugs. Very cute. So they're just going to keep coming. In all my years of tending to the lava elementals, I've never seen them act like this. We can barely keep them contained to the cave. Do you have a minute to spare? We'll hold the exit while you thin their numbers inside. Here, take this bottled water elemental with you. I always carry a few spare bottled water elementals when I'm looking after the lava elementals. Natural enemies make for good distractions.
Go with the aspects.
Let's try out this water elemental. There doesn't appear to be anything too special about going further in, so we can probably just clear up most of this. Button was being a bit weird to click on. Must be something overlapping with it. Thank you for a moment's respite. A caretaker's work is never done.
For dragonkind.
Back to finding the injured Draconoids.
The aspects have returned.
The Jardin have been pushed back, but the local Tuskar tribes still resist our attempts to re-establish communication. After we achieve victory, it may be worth offering them further assistance.
Get to meet up with the Tuskar. Are you looking for the young cadet Sendrax? She hasn't returned yet.
We serve once
Sendrax stopped by and rushed through. That one is a whirlwind. I like her.
go with the aspects.
Cadet Sendrax came through here not long ago. She relayed Commander Lethenak's orders for all Draconid to rally back at the Life Balls. Our whole defensive regiment set off in that direction not long after, but our scouts were out on patrol in the old ruins, so she headed in there to rally them too.
Cadet Sendrax is showing some real promise with her eager attitude. She will be leading her own regiment if she continues this way.
So heading up through this way.
Over here, and stay low. We must save the eggs.
Trady dude, thank the aspects you're here. I couldn't find the scouts. The primalists are here. I don't know what to do.
This
Our ambush was a success. The convoy yielded enough eggs to begin. Go now. Infuse them with the elements. Wash away the stain of order. Work quickly. Outsiders have come ashore. We cannot let them interfere.
It's a very large proto-drake, that one.
It is up to me to help.
I've read about the primalists before, but I've never seen one face to face. We have to stop them. Everything depends on it. Primalists are troublemakers, led by terrifying elemental proto-dragons like Razagath. They seek nothing short of destruction of all the Dragonflights, and the reduction of Azeroth to elemental chaos. It seems they've recruited some of the mortal races to be their servants as well. It shouldn't be possible. There was no record of this in the Draconid military archives. Proto-dragons infused with elemental energies are monstrously powerful. Stories tell of entire Draconid regiments being frozen in a single breath. If the primalists are infusing Dragonflight eggs with these same powers, the results will be catastrophic.
I will protect them.
I haven't read anything in the archives about the primalists stealing dragon eggs before. This is bad, very bad.
Saving the eggs is all that matters.
There is no higher charge given to a Draconid upon their graduation than to defend every single dragon egg with their lives. It's why we train, why we exist. I can no longer hide and observe, Dready Dude. By stealing and infusing these eggs, the primalists threaten the entire future of the Dragonflights. We are vastly outnumbered, but will you stand by my side? Will you fight to save the Dragonflights?
I will protect them.
Commander Lefanak warned us recruits that he had received reports from the of the Storm Eater Razagath escaping her prison. It seems her servants have followed in her wake, threatening all we hold dear. They move quickly. These ruins were reported to be abandoned during the last patrol. We must stop the Primalists here, for the Lifebinder and for all of the Dragonflights.
Saving the eggs is all. If even a single dragon egg is in danger, we cannot remain in the shadows.
Another quest just here as well. On the origin of draconic species. Primalists seem to be burning the ancient tomes found here, putting the Dragonflight's very history in peril. It's as if the Primalists want to erase the Dragonflights from history. Save what you can. There's a lead just over there, but I won't get there before that dies. Let's have a look. So, but I've got to book up this way, and then most of the other stuff looks like it's down there. Just trying to sneak through that, but didn't quite get there. Just see what follows us up this way.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
It's good to know. Combat as well. I'm definitely going to walk through that just about every time I go past one. That's 2 books.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
Forgot again already. Got another one over that side. So we'll head over there next. Some eggs down the bottom there too. Let's head down here to these ones.
No, not this. Not the whelps. You deserved better. I am sorry.
Pull a couple of things while we're in here. Try not to run into the trap again. This one is up above us by the look of it. Is there an outside to the building?
Sleep, small one, and be at peace.
Can't get around that way. Can't seem to get around this way either. Is there a stair that I'm just missing in here?
Stay away from those primal conduits.
Definitely not missing the trap. I'm not sure about that one. Might have to come back to it. Head down this way. speed is up again here. So grab this one in here and then we'll head over there.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
I know, but the book was there. I had to grab it. It seems to be doing more and more of my health. It's just a set amount, so I don't know why it seems to be doing so much. Let's see. So we need to kill another couple of Primalist forces. So this patch here is probably good. Cool, that's all of that done.
These eggs are our future.
I just move out of the way a little bit.
We must save the eggs. I will protect them.
Death was the only mercy left to those poor whelplings.
This is my calling.
We've done what we could, what was needed.
Saving the eggs is all that matters.
Level 61, very nice.
This is my
Our history will survive.
Saving the eggs is all that matters.
A whole brood of whelplings lost. There is one more location that we have not checked yet. The large ritual site where that proto-dragon dropped off the eggs. Let us charge their cruel defenses together, Dready Dude, and save what we can.
I will protect them. Follow me. We'll charge the ritual site together.
She deliberately running through every single mob on the way there.
These eggs are our future.
A single egg remains. We have not failed yet. If we can get that egg to Alexstrasza, she will know what to do. There must be a way to save the whelpling inside. Follow me. Together we will rescue that last egg.
Is my calling.
I've got talent points as well. Very nice.
Is all that matters.
Let's see, we're gonna grab the wild mushroom here.
It is up to me to help. Stay behind me. I will enjoy the conduit's flame while you grab the egg. For the Lifebinder! Now! Grab the egg!
Okay.
For the flight! For the future.
Apparently I can't go into any form while holding this. That was very dramatic. Get this egg saved. I do have a nice speed boost at the moment though.
Aspects. Is that a dragon egg?
I will summon the Major Domo at once.
What is the emergency, Askra? Has the enemy... By the Lifebinder! Is that an egg? We call the strong
Is that...
to protect the weak.
We safeguard our precious eggs to protect the future of all dragonflights. The primalists do not simply threaten pain or anguish with their actions, they threaten us with extinction. I must inform our queen at once.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
Danger rises from every corner as the land wakes from its slumber. We must make haste if we are to safely reach our home.
Lifebinder be with you. Very well, just this once.
Let's have a look around.
Hold on tight, if you can. The tenders alerted me as soon as a caravan of eggs went missing. But to hear what happened to them...
Barrel rolling through ducks.
Our flight has endured many blows over the years. We had just started to recover. And now this. The Red Dragonflight was charged with nurturing life. We must stop the Primalists. We must stop the Proto-Dragons.
Welcome to the Ruby Lifeshrine, champion. I am glad your Major Domo has brought you to me safely. But what brings you here so urgently? What is it you seek?
The Ruby Lifeshrine was once the center of our flight. We must restore its former glory.
The balance must be maintained. What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools. Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place. And the ruby oathstone, the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power. There are so many things we left behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights and renew the 5 Oathstones. And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored.
This is dire, but our flight has suffered many tragedies over the years. We shall endure.
Treasure the gift
Our Dragon Accord.
Safeguard all.
Our calling is care and compassion. We aid the other flights not only for their own sake, but for the sake of dragonkind as a whole. Perhaps speaking with the Dragonspawn here at Ruby Lifeshrine will help you understand us further.
The Red Dragonflight will
One thing you may have already discovered about this place, the Dragon Isles are vast. Some of the drakes have an intense interest in exploring every corner and secret hidden place in this renewed land.
Understand our calling.
Even those places that are not readily reached from the ground, they are eager for a second set of eyes to aid them in their journey, and in trade will gladly bear a rider across the lands. Speak with Lord Androstraz, here in the Ruby Lifeshrine. He will explain more of what they intend.
From pain we draw strength. Where there is life, there is hope.
Looks like we might be getting our Dragonriding.
I have lived to see them return.
What is your calling, Druid?
For Dragonkind.
Dready Dude, how fortunate you are here. We are about to begin a life calling ceremony, and would be honored if you assisted us. The Dragon Spawn's calling is very special. Some become masterful gardeners, others care for a particular wildlife. These young Dragon Spawn have finished their training and are ready to take on their first callings. I know they will be thrilled to have you participate. When you're ready, please present each of the items on this table to them.
May the flights protect us.
Someone gets to be a gardener. Caretaker of Hornstriders. The jar of 5 layers.
The Isles have awakened.
A calling can change throughout a dragon spawn's life, but we each cherish our first greatly. Thank you again for participating in our ceremony.
May the waters protect you.
We've got a bunch more quests here. Let's go do the main quest here. What else have we got? Okay, so this one is different to that one over there.
What do you seek?
Before we continue on with the story quests, I'm just gonna take a quick break. Been streaming for an hour and a half or so now, so I will be back in a few minutes time, and then we'll continue on with the storyline. Be back soon. Alright, back again. So we've still got a few quests up there. They're mostly side quests by the look of it. Then we've got a main quest here and a main quest for Dragonriding just up there. So we'll speak to Zeus here first, and then we'll go up and learn about Dragonriding.
I never gave up hope.
Please do not distract me. I must focus.
Each egg requires careful supervision to reach their full potential. We provide that care. Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Aspect's grace shine.
It fills my heart with joy to be able to serve the dragons again.
The blue Dragonflight has endured terrible losses as of late. We must help them recover.
brought good tidings?
Our pool remains empty. The eggs we once had lost forever to time, and without whelps to continue our line, we have no future.
Oh. Have you brought good tidings?
I never gave up hope.
Dragonflight defends nature and the Emerald Dream, while we protect living things and the future of the dragonkind.
The water that feeds into the ruby Lifeshrine flows from the wellspring beneath Tierhold. These sacred waters nurture the eggs in our care. I have lived to see them return.
I hope you have grown to appreciate what we do.
What do you mean the whelplings do not want to fly? This should be second nature to them.
That was this person here. The head egg tender.
Ouch! Careful, young one. Oh,
The dragons have gone from the Isles for quite some time, Dready Dude. To tell the truth, some of our skills have atrophied as they were passed down from generation to generation. These whelps should be easy to teach, yet we were having some trouble wrangling them. Say, I have seen that even Majordomo Celistra trusts you with the most crucial tasks. Would you lend your aid and help one of our young?
now where did that whelpling go?
It's down in the middle here by the look of it. Please, Alestra, you love flying. What are we doing here? Fires a fireball, increase movement speed, call insects to attack enemies. So it's an actual aimed thing, not a targeted. It's large. What do we need? Just weedlings now?
You have instructed this young one well, adventurer. As they grow and prosper, so shall the shrine.
Go, little wobbling. Got a little wobbling here as well. No, Happy Duck. No. Happy Duck got hurt while flying around. He was doing so good, and then I hit a tree. Illustrausa gestures mournfully at the damaged duck plushie on her head. His stuffing is falling out. His feathers are all bent. No, his eyes are gone. No. Can you help fix Happy Duck? Also gathering up things to help fix the little duck. last bead.
Alex Strasser sees you. Protect the flame. Life persists. Warm welcome, champion.
It is good to see you, hero.
It is good to see you, hero. Hoth Hadan Shi.
Alex Strasser sees you.
Cool, so that's all the cloth, and then ruby feathers we have to get over that side. These ones here, I think we'll come back and do that bunch another time. Let's finish off this one we're doing. Here we go.
Have you come to trade?
Greetings, Druid. Can I interest you in some high quality equipment?
Ride the wind.
Yes, anything to help.
Beware the deep places
Yes,
of the
these
earth.
materials should be plenty to repair your happy duck, young one. Thank you for bringing this important matter to my attention, Jetty Dude. It should only take a moment.
Look to the skies.
Mend this hole, stitch on these feathers, and let's not forget the eye. There you are, good as new. Have to sew another duck. Lucky duck. Cool, I get my own little duck. Let's have a look at that one. Like a little Pepe duck. Let's head back around this way and finish training with training wings. Then we'll go see Lord Andastraz about the Dragonriding.
I can help you thrive here, mortal.
It is good to see our young flying with such joy and liberty in their hearts. Thank you for helping them achieve that.
The Queen's blessings upon you.
Still got quite a bit to go on this. My weapon's not working anymore. That's a shame. Still a good chunk of intellect on it though. Grab the flight path here.
Welcome. It has been so
We missed one in the middle there. I have to pick that up at some point too.
How fare the winds today?
The skies beckon.
Keep your feet on. Welcome. I'm glad you are ready to explore our wondrous isles. Our drakes are excited to take to the skies of the Dragon Isles once more, and for you to provide an extra set of eyes to help them. This is Dragonriding. First, you will learn how to glide with a drake and move efficiently about the peaks. Come, let us get started with some quick lessons.
Let us get started. Do not worry, the fancy maneuvers will come later.
Fair skies and strong winds.
got our first Dragonriding mount. Let us start with the basics. If you fly straight, you will wear yourself out right now. Use gravity as an aid and aim slightly down to fly a long distance. The rings will give you the general angle that you should use for basic gliding. First call upon your Drake, then fly through the rings and land at the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Salomo will reset you.
See you call upon your Drake companion, then drop off the edge while moving forward. You will glide to your destination.
Was the Drake called Renewed Proto? Ah, cool, so it puts them right at the top here. Makes it easy. Let's put that over here. Get rid of the sandstone for now. Cool. Let's go for a glide. Good day, Dragon Rider. Ready to learn more about how to fly in harmony with a dragon? Wait, weren't you just over there? I must be in many places at once, but I always make sure I am sleeping well in at least one of those places. Let's talk about something else. Man, I wish I could do that. Excellent work.
The sky calls.
Gliding will get you where you want to go, but what if you want to get there faster? Diving after jumping from somewhere high will give you a speed boost. Fly through the rings to the target location. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Salomo will reset you. Dive, then glide through the rings and land in the target area.
Keep your feet. As you aim for the ground, you'll pick up speed. Use this to fly faster, then level out to reach your destination.
See, that was much better. If you start your flights with a dive, you will get to where you want to go much faster. It's very good to know.
Ah, caught a good wind stream lately.
Now what if there were an obstacle in your way? As long as you fly well, you can conserve your momentum and gain some height after a dive. When you dive this time, you will find your path takes you below the landing area. By using your momentum, you can regain lost height at the end of the course to still land in the target area. If you find yourself stuck, use the bronze timepiece and Salomo will reset you.
See, you are doing marvelously. Finally, a dive can give you enough speed to rise up and over to a higher spot. Use your momentum to reach your destination.
Nice big dive on that one. Well done, the rest is now a matter of practice.
The sky calls.
Those are the basics of riding a Drake. You are doing quite well. Now I would like to introduce you to some of the others involved in this adventure. We have made a home for ourselves over at the Skytop Observatory. Salomo will be able to guide you there. Speak to him when you feel ready to take to the skies. See you there.
Fair skies and strong wind.
You have a bright future.
I think I might, so I've got my regular mount bound to my middle mouse button, so I might see if I can bind shift middle mouse to the actually it does it automatically. Oh, well that's handy. Means I don't actually have to have that mount there. Allow me to illuminate the way to the Skytop Observatory for you, and if I might offer some wisdom to help you on your journey, diving downward will increase your speed, and passing through green orbs will replenish your vigor. You will need to use skyward ascent to go up multiple times.
Come to the Skytop Observatory. I will introduce you to others who can provide you with information about the other wondrous things you may do with your Drake.
Alright, so 1 is our surge forward, 2 is our flap upward. I think that's actually the reverse on... I was gonna say, I think that's the reverse on the Evoker. I think that was 1 to fly upward and 2 to go forward, so we'll just switch those around.
How fare the winds today?
I suppose I was eager to show you our foundation here. I may have flown a bit too fast, my apologies. There is not much to look at for the moment, as it has been a long time since someone inhabited these terraces. However, we will make them our home once again. Now let us introduce you to everyone.
Keep your feet off the ground.
Just as mortals do, dragons care very much about their appearance. Your Drake is able to change as well according to what you find and experience. Speak to Glensera at the Rostrum of Transformation and see for yourself.
Fair Sarah oversees the Rostrum of Transformation. Talk to her about how your dragon can adapt to new, unique forms.
Good day, Dragonrider. Ready to learn more about how to make your dragon truly unique? How do I customize my Drake? As you explore the Dragon Isles and beyond, you will find different items that will impact the appearance of your Drake. Once you have used those items, the options will appear as available to you at the Rostrum of Transformation. The Rostrum of Transformation is where you may select a different appearance for your Drake based on what you have seen and discovered in the Dragon Isles. Every one of our outposts will have a rostrum if you wish to return and choose a new look.
There is a universal justice.
Let's have a look at this rostrum. Cool, so some of these are bound behind various things, obviously. Got a few different colours to choose from. Different scale types. Some patterns. Different horns. So we've got a few of these unlocked at the moment. We've got Charger, Thorn, and Coiled. Different horn colours and some horn styles. We go with a spiky tail, that looks good. Nice, can get armor from Renown. Lots of options, so non-plated, horned, can have a unicorn dragon. Go with that one there. think I'll stick with 2 eyes for my dragon. Make sure they can see where they're going. Kind of like the orange eyes, I think. I'll go with the slit eyes. Coiled, thorn, or charger. Here we go, charger. Change my mind. We go back to yeah, we'll stick with thorn. Looking good. Definitely a lot there to collect. Alright, so we head back up there again. Don't know if that was worth doing. Is there a... so there doesn't seem to be a... so there's no cooldown, but it's the vigor that is sort of the binding factor here. So both the flap upward and the surge forward cost 1 vigor. And that recharges while grounded and while dragon riding at high speeds. So when we're on the ground and if we're diving. As you explore the Dragon Isles, you will discover even more varied and unique appearances for your dragon riding companion. Both of you shall be able to travel in style, as one must, when exploring a new land. How else do you make the best first impression?
See you up there.
Obviously, it is not just Glensara and myself that are invested in these adventures. Lifrigosa is also excited to help you hone your dragon riding skills, and you have already met Salomu, which is excellent. There are glyphs around the Dragon Isles that will help you learn more tricks and abilities for dragon riding. In fact, there is one right here in the Skytop Observatory. Once you find it, Lifrigosa can help you use it.
Fair Skull have already met Salomu, our resident gliding expert. But there is another here who can also teach you about your drake. Seek out Lifrigosa and see what she has to say.
Where is she? That's it there. Alright, let's try that again.
My wares were made with knowledge.
Welcome to the Isles. Are you ready to learn more about the finer skills of dragon riding? Look for dragon glyphs in the sky to gain more skills in dragon riding. As you collect them, I will be able to teach you more skills and abilities. Do not worry, some of these may be hard to reach at first. Try exploring as much of the Dragon Isles as you can to gain power, if you have any trouble getting to them. To see what you can learn, speak to me at any of our outposts. I can give you a blessing which will allow someone in your group to join you on your Drake. A small enchantment to help those that may require aid or simply want a different perspective. It's pretty cool.
Come see me again. Our flight has much to offer. Go in wisdom.
Cool, so I can have passengers with our dragon riding. Unlock new skills by completing Dragon Isles campaign quests. So we've got the basics. While falling from a high location, your Dragon Isles Drake extends its wings to propel you both forward. Pointing yourself downward grants more momentum. Evening out can transfer that momentum forward. Pointing yourself upward slows you down. When at your slowest, you will start to fall slowly toward the ground. Dragonriding abilities spend vigor. Spending time on the ground, whether mounted or dismounted, regenerates 1 vigor every 30 seconds. When mounted on a dragonriding mount, double jump to launch upward and start your gliding forward. Also, we double jump. We don't have to use the launch. While dragonriding at high speeds, you regenerate 1 vigor every 15 seconds. It's pretty cool. So we've got our 1 dragonriding glyph, and first one here is vigor increased to 4. Let's learn that. And the 3 we can choose from next, which is while moving at low speeds, surge forwards effectiveness is increased by up to 125%. Your vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 vigor every 25 seconds while grounded. Thrill of the Skies generates 1 vigor every 10 seconds. Not bad. Have to have a think about that when we get our next one.
Thank you for sharing.
So it does look like that still uses one of those. Yeah. So it's basically the same as using the Skyward Ascent, but we've got 4 now, so we can double jump up to use that first one and then fly around with the others. Where am I going? Over this way? Good day, Dragon Rider. Ready to learn more about how to fly in harmony with a dragon? All around the Dragon Isles you may find places that are perfectly suited to glide in. These races are only available while conditions are favourable and can earn you extra rewards. And what is the most fun about dragon riding? Races. My bronze colleagues have mapped out race courses all over the Dragon Isles. It is such a varied and dynamic landscape that it just begs to be explored at top speed. If you find yourself near one of our race courses in the Waking Shores, why not give it a go? Play each of the race courses. Sounds like fun. Let's head back over here.
How fare the winds today?
As you can see, those of us from the different flights have all come together to aid our drakes and yourself. We are all ready for adventure. Of course, we have not yet convinced or found a member of the Black Dragonflight to join us, but someday they may.
Keep your feet off the ground.
And this is just the beginning of your dragon riding journey. Keep your eyes open for new adventures and experiences throughout the Dragon Isles, and be sure to visit us in any of our outposts. For now, return to Alexstrasza to continue your exploration in these lands.
See you keep watch for our outposts. They are all over the Dragon Isles. As you explore, we will be there to aid you in your dragon riding journey. For now, farewell and discover all. Ah, caught a good wind stream lately.
So we've got a bunch of these different customization glyphs now. So then not all for the same drakes, so looks like they're coloured as well. So these ones are for the renewed proto drake, which is our red one. And then these ones here are for the cliffside welder drake, which looks like a bronze one. So looks like we can use them now. Now just add into that later, I guess. So got a few nice ones there. Have a... Let's have a look. So there's a Dragonriding race here, so maybe we have a quick look at that. Then we'll pop our buffs back on.
Lifebinder be with
So
you.
this is the
Fair
Flight
skies
Master.
and strong winds.
Not sure exactly where this race is. It's this guy here.
The waters flow
Alright,
again.
welcome to the Walking Shores Rally. This is a multiplayer race and will start once we have enough sign-ups. Let's
May the waters
have a
protect
look.
you.
Not sure how many people are signed up for that at the moment. We'll head up this way. So what's our next thing we're doing? Riding Relistraza to the Skytop launch tower. Nice. So it looks like we're riding our own Drake back over there. So where are we heading? So down to the south. Let's make sure we're looking at that. I'll just change those weak auras as well, so that they're not popping up all the time. Alright, let's give this a go. We'll fly up a bit higher, do one more of those, and then we'll boost down here a bit. Definitely seemed a lot further on the map. That's a nice easy one.
Embrace hope.
Welcome back. There is much more to do here, but know that you do not take to the skies alone. That was no ordinary quake.
Is the land shifting?
I sense this may be much worse.
Ah man, got disconnected.
A storm. Major Domo, protect the eggs below while I distract Razagath. She will not harm our young.
Don't know if there was anything I missed there, but it looks like Razageth is attacking.
I serve my queen.
As much as I wish to follow my queen into battle, I must prove worthy of her trust and protect the Lifeshrine.
Your rival is not always your enemy.
There are far too many vulnerable eggs to secure. If the enemy breaks through, all is lost. I am sure our guards are mustering on the field to push them back. Speak to Commander Lethanak, and he will use your strength where it will be most helpful.
I will await you.
They dare strike at our home, our queen. What's the situation?
I will use every weapon in my arsenal to stop these foes. Razageth and her Primalists have summoned towering earth elementals to break our walls. They must be stopped.
Commander, what news from the front?
We have made some progress, Major Domo, but there's a lot of killing to be done yet.
Alright, let's head over this way. So we're attacking those big ones up there. I've just changed this one to do that zap thing. I'm definitely not used to it doing that yet. Usually just press it and I'm done. Alright, another one up the top here. They're spawning pretty quickly. They break into the little shards when they're sort of partially dead by the look of it. About to go charging through, but we can fly over the top of them. Lifeshrine stands strong. These proto-dragons detest us. They believe we are a twisted version of dragonkind, and that is manipulated and chained by the Titans. They do not understand, which is why they feel safe even as they throw their forces at our walls. They are mistaken. Take this spear, Dready Dude. Kill our enemies.
What is your need?
The Primalists have stolen our eggs for their perverse rituals. They must be stopped. Help us recover our eggs before it is too late. Mark each egg as you find them, Dready Dude. I will ensure they are safely extracted from the area.
The Queen's blessings upon you.
The waters flow.
Primalists have torn their way into our home. We were not prepared for such an intense attack. Several got through. One of our Draconid ventured in to follow them, but he has not reported his findings. I fear the worst. I will stand guard. No more shall breach our walls while we draw breath. But you must stop those who made it inside. Cool, so we've got a dungeon quest there.
Stand firm in your duty.
So we'll definitely do that soon. So we're harpooning dragons and securing eggs.
You will not not harm the eggs. I protect the life pools.
Pathetic tool of the Titans. You are no true dragon.
That's one egg. Next one's just here. There's also a big guy in the middle here. What I might do this time is use this, then heal up to full. And then attack. Nice. Alright, so got another egg just up here. Doesn't look like we can kill that thing. Still not quite used to being able to switch between the eclipses. Used to be that you did the Wrath eclipse and then the Starfire eclipse and so on, but now you can, after the Wrath finishes, you can do 2 Starfires to go back into Wrath again. So it's a little bit different and haven't quite got my muscle memory around it yet.
Guardians of Azeroth. The forces you seek to unleash will imperil us all.
False queen. It is your blind allegiance to the Titans that threatens this world.
So now to kill some Proto-Drakes. There's one coming now. Some herbs just here. First herb of Dragonflight. New recipe end, that's good. So you got another Drake in here. pretty close to getting this done, so we might just kill a few more here before we take off. Definitely taking a lot more damage than we were before.
Do they know the truths you kept from them? How you locked us away, denied our existence?
I thought there was more down that way, but maybe not.
It was the only path to peace. The war that divided dragonkind had to end.
Can help you thrive.
We are so close to saving them all.
Your rival is
They may have been our kin, and perhaps we could have approached them as our brethren, but their cruelty leaves no mercy in my heart.
Lifebinder be with
Nearly
you.
done. Jad Sagef, one of Razagef's foul lieutenants, proudly leads the Primalist here. Let us show them all what happens to those who stand against us.
I will await you.
Where is this one? Have to wait for the respawn, I guess. There's a herb just here somewhere.
Enough! We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason. Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison.
I failed then to restore peace between us. Too many paid for that.
Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titan's edict upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out. Never again! Your false reign must end! You are bold, well played. But you are fighting on the wrong side. She never told you the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult of being forgotten. I want her to watch helplessly as everything she built comes crumbling down.
was very epic.
What is your need?
Our queen.
The Queen's blessing.
From what I saw, the queen fell back to the wild hatchery. It is an outpost to keep watch over the proto-drakes in the area. I only hope that its defenses are enough. We must head there at once.
Our queen awaits.
Over this way by the look of it.
My queen, you took a mighty blow. I will call for aid.
I will be fine, Celestra. The eggs?
Rescued, safe. None remain in the clutches of the primalists.
I am happy to see that I arrived just in time.
I serve my queen.
Rathian, you have my gratitude. Your aid was unexpected, but appreciated.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jaredin.
Of course we will, after we see to the safety of the eggs.
Surely they are secure now that Razagath has been driven away.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe. For now, we must remain at the life pools and safeguard our future.
Our future? Or yours? The Obsidian Citadel was built to defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I would have expected you to care more for the protection of helpless eggs, Rathian.
Stay then. Tend to what matters most to your flight, and I will save what matters most to mine.
It's time for both, Rathian.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
I could not rest until the eggs were safe. This is a relief. Thank you, Jody dude.
I will await you.
So that's the second part of our Dragon Isle, our Waking Shores campaign done.
I will listen.
These eggs represent a new generation of dragonkind. They must be protected and fostered, yet my heart aches and I worry for Rathian. I fear his stubborn determination will lead to folly. You have been a trusted friend over the years, Dready Dude. Perhaps you can go in my place and help him. Seek him out at the Obsidian Bulwark and please watch over him. There are so few of his flight left.
Please, find Rathian. He will need your aid if we are to renew the Obsidian Oathstone.
Cool, so looks like we're heading over there to find Rathian next. And we've got a dragon scale base camp just over here, which we haven't been to yet. And the Ruby Life pool's back up the top here. So what I think I will do is I'll have a quick sort through stuff in my bags, and then I am going to finish up there for a while and cook some dinner, and I might be back later on tonight. Otherwise I should be online tomorrow streaming most of the day. But before we finish up, we'll have a look through what we've got in our bags here. So that one is not an upgrade. I imagine most of these are not going to be upgrades at this stage, as I am fairly geared currently. Don't know why we have a mail belt. Bit odd. Then over here we've got couple of different meats, some cloth, more cloth, some elemental, artisan's metal, not sure what that one is. Then we've got a herb and some more elemental stuff. Cool, so getting a little bit there. And we got another renewed proto-drake glyph here, or customization. So use that as well. I might port back over this way, just so we end up in a rested zone, and then we can continue from there when we are on next, whether that's later tonight or tomorrow. Cool. So we got through the first two campaign quests in the Waking Shore, and we've explored sort of half of the zone down this side. I think there might have been a cinematic when I got disconnected, which we missed, so I might try to find that on YouTube and see whether there was something there or not. But I will finish up there for now. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, please follow me on Twitch. I also have a YouTube channel where I post the VODs of my streams along with any highlight videos that I make. So there's a link to that on my Twitch channel. And as I mentioned, I may be back a bit later on tonight. Otherwise I will be streaming probably most of tomorrow. So thanks again everyone. I will see you guys later. Thanks, bye.